Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And checking out some numbers for Trae Young.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the Clippers starting 5. We'll see Powell and Leonard. Bogdanovich. And it's Zubac in at the center. And for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Riza Shea in at the 3 spot. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now, here's Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. Young for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Launches a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Shots good from Young.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Here's Harden. Takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Riza Shea. James Harden picking up that last basket. Young, no good. Young's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Young against Harden. And he converts the layup. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Young with no one around. Offline with his 3.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Young looking around. And he drives in. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Max Strus is checked in for Riza Shea. Donnie's checked in for Los Angeles. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Harden. And he makes that one. Harden's got 6 points.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Young against Harden. Young drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. And here's Leonard. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young.
Boy, what is more fear-invoking than Kawhi off the bounce near the cup? Look out.
Young outside. No good on the three. The Clippers have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Here's Dunn. That one a little long.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And there's Daniel. That's good on the assist by Young. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Takes it inside. Count that bucket. Harden's got 8.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Johnson outside. Pass to Daniels. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
Boy, pretty pass from Max Strus. You think of him as a shooter, but don't sleep on the passing game.
Leonard the pass to Harden. Dunn kicks to Harden. Now Zubac. Back to Harden. Nobody near Leonard. It's Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Heat. Young for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden, he takes it in.
Now, James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there.
Pass to Daniels. Puts up a deep 3. No good on the last second attempt there. James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. You've got Nance. Niang out there with Max Strus. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Reza Shea in at the shooting guard. He had a nice open look right there. Reza Shea has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Here's LeVert after Ben Simmons' bucket. Pass to Reza Shea, and Dunn over to help. Niang kicks to Strus. No good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 3. Simmons finds Jones. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Coffey. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Atlanta's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the right side. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, this is Zubac. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Dean Wade, he's checked in for the Hawks. Man comes in for Reza Shea. The Clippers also making some changes. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Amir Coffey. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Ben Simmons. Nancy's checked in for Atlanta. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Driving the lane, and it's Strus missing. Now the Clippers with it. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Dunn. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Strus. And Nance kicks to Strus. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Nance. Young is subbed in for Terrence Mann.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Dunn. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Young from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 13.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
Dunn dishes to Leonard. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game plan. Much better than this.
Now, here's Okongwu. Still without a basket. Now the Clippers moving it up. Throws it up high. And slammed in by Jones.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. The Hawks trail by 16. Young outside. Pass to Strus. Six to shoot. Back to Young. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
So for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for George Niang. Rizachet is coming in for Max Strus. And Daniels subbed in for LeVert. And then for Los Angeles, Powell comes in for Jones. And it's James Harden in for Dunn. And so it's Atlanta with it. Following the missed shot by Bogdanovich. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Bogdanovich, that's for 2, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And it's 8 points for Bogdanovich. The Hawks trail by 14. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Here's Okongwu.
And this kid, Rizachet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 6-second difference between shot and gameplay. Harden gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
A nice shot by Young. Young against Harden from the high post. And it's off the back rim. No good. 1 second left. no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, coach, they came at you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Well, I think for the Clippers, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And as for our game here, we have to talk about James Harden. That was quite a first-half performance.
When Harden is on his game, very few players are tougher to stop. As we've seen, he can put the team on his back and take over.
Yeah, even when the defense keys on him, he finds a way to score. And you know what, Shaq? His beard, your beard when you have one, I can't tell you apart.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Bogdanovich out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Young. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. The offensive rebound. Okongwu kicks it out to Johnson. Takes the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Powell for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Three-pointer, Daniels. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Basket good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Young way outside, and the lead is down inside single digits. Young's got 20 points.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Young against Harden. It's Powell on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Young against Harden. Young's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Bogdanovich has got 13 points. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stand. He can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The old phrase, he lives at the line. That is James Harden, folks.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one drops. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Max Strus is checked in for Atlanta. Caris LeVert comes in for Young. Now here's LeVert. Hasn't made one yet.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money. A star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Here's Harden after the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. And here's Leonard from 3. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Strus. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. LeVert with the wide open look. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Harden driving inside. And that one drops for him. Harden's got 16 points.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
So for the Hawks, Nance comes in for Okongwu. Mann subbed in for Rizachet. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Amir Coffey comes in for Norman Powell. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Caris LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
Harden against LeVert. Harden, that's good. He's got 18.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Mann, and that one is good. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Strus against Dunn. Here's LeVert, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Bounce pass LeVert. Over Harden. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. James Harden getting it done for Los Angeles. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Niang out there with Nance. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's LeVert in at the 1. Los Angeles leading by 12. Bogdanovich finds Leonard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Dunn. No good with the triple. Atlanta shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Outside Leonard. Leonard battling for two. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now here's Simmons. Caris LeVert unable to get his last shot to go. Aston Yang. Three-pointer. The shot missing. Los Angeles leading by 14. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. For Atlanta, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Got a hand on it. Nance against Leonard. Here's Jones. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Bogdanovich. Norman Powell comes in for Chris Dunn. And James Harden is subbed in for Ben Simmons. Now, here is Young. You can't get that one to fall.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Young from outside, and Jones pulls it down. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Young from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Harden, that's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Leonard on the wing. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What